Hey YouTube, what's happening? Super John here, and I'm going to bring you my deck profile for 2 days ago at the Greensboro Regionals, the 6 Samurai deck that I ran. And so without further ado, let's get right into it. 3 Kageki, 3 Kagamusha, 3 Kazan, 2 Grandmasters, and then my tech cards, 1 Hand, 1 Anishi, and 1 Great Shogun. I ran these extra 3 because the deck, I think the deck really needs it. Everybody's running like 12 monsters in their samurai build, 12, 13 monsters. I just don't like that. There's too many times where you're going to get, bad draws off of that. I want a monster in my hand. And these 3 right here work well together, and I think the deck really needs all 3 of them, and it flows really well. I love the build like this. And then on to the spells. Triple Gateway. These 2 are up on eBay right now. If you click to my channel page, there's a link on the left to take you to my eBay page. 3 Upstart Goblins. 3 Six Samurai United. 3 Shein Smoke Signals. 2 Mystical Space Typhoons. 1 Reinforcement, 1 Reborn, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Giant Trunade. Those are the spells. And on to the traps. 3 Solemn Warnings. This Ultra Solemn Warning is on eBay right now. 1 Double-Edged Sword Technique. Only ran 1 because this card isn't really a game breaker. This is like, I don't know. I just didn't find it that useful because the games are usually going to be over off your initial initial draw and stuff. So you really don't even need this card. But I ran 1 just because, just in case or whatever. I didn't even actually use this. I never activated it during the tournament. And every time I sideboarded, I sided it out. So, kind of useless. You don't even really need that. 1 Magatama, Mushikani Magatama. Awesome card. Very broken, awesome card. 1 Mirror Force. 1 7 Tools. I was running 2 Magatamas. And then I made a decision right before the tournament to swap 1 out for the 7 Tools, and I'm glad I did. That was a good move because I used this like 4 or 5 times in the tournament. That was a good choice. And 1 Solemn Judgment, and that's exactly 40 cards. And then my extra deck, 1 Chimera Tech. I had 2 Cyber Dragons in my sideboard, so I did 1 Chimera Tech. 2 Shiens. Don't need 3, just need 2. I also had some, from my sideboard, I had stuff to take care of dark monsters. So like if I put those, Consecrated and, what's the trap card? The trap card that negates the dark monsters, Shadow Imprisoning, yeah. So if I put those in, I could not worry about Shin because I had Magical Android and Cataster. So I could, Magical Android. And I think I actually had, was going to run Wayne, X-Saber Wayne, but I pulled it out, I think. 1 Goyo. Too bad he's banned. That sucks. 1 Brionac. 1 Black Rose. 2 Black Rose, sorry. 1 Ancient Fairy for the Gravekeeper match that I didn't see. 1 Scrap Dragon. This guy saved my butt. 2 games against X-Sabers. He went cold. He had oppression on the field, in the X-Saber game I played, and which just basically shut me down. And I was sitting there biding my time because he wasn't drawing any monsters, and then he got impatient. He played Cold Wave and went off, and he unlaid and got 'ems and fall trolled and all this stuff, and left me at like, I can't remember, I was like 2,000, 3,000, something like that. And I had no back row, and he was confident, and so it became my turn, and I had one samurai left on the field, and I summoned my tuner, and then I went special summon Great Shogun, special summon Anishi, popped off one of his monsters, synchroed to Scrap Dragon, popped off his other monster, and tacked over for game. So Scrap Dragon was beautiful. Stardust, because I run for my Blackwing matchup, I ran Starlight Road, so double Stardust. Mistworm, I never pulled Mistworm out. And Barkion. Barkion was the man, or the whatever he is. He was, that was pretty awesome. This is a much better monster than, like, as far as for the control aspect, you can't beat it. Shutting down their traps and stuff. People fear the Barkion. So that's the deck profile. Of course, it's going to be changing, like in a week. I don't know if I'm going to play this weekend or not anywhere. So I'll go ahead and start prepping it for the new format. But this is pretty pro. If you're going to try to play one last weekend or something and you wanted to try it out, feel free to do so. Deck plays pretty phenomenal. And there's a reason that those two guys on the left and the right are on this playmat. And no one else is really using them. And but I am. Rest assured, I will run these guys because they fit in perfectly. So there it is, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Rate, comment, subscribe, add me as a friend, all that good stuff. And I'll see you at YCS Charlotte. Peace.